It's sad that most people are living out of their cars and even worse situations. I can only imagine the circumstances that are driving or leading people to have to live this way. I would do it. I'm not against it. It's just I have a family, if you don't know, and they would not be comfortable with living out of a vehicle or any of the uh, what many would view as worse living situations. It's not ideal. Now that our daughter is growing and older and has more of an understanding, I would feel a little bit some type of a way. She's innocent, right? And would just say it to people like, "Oh yeah, we're living out of a car," and that's shouldn't care about what others think about us or say about us. But I just personally don't want that for my family. But anywho, we're gonna be going over situations with my wife here, so that way you can know that or get her perspective on what what kind of not what drives me, but it's more than just me, because I do go over and I'm told a lot of different options to be able to live better and save money. So I'll be going over those with her together. And as far as living in your vehicle, I'm hearing that people are living in expensive vehicles. And I get it. I know how it is. You can get roped into a nice vehicle. The salesmen at the dealership, they talk a good game. Some of them not really. We're just ignorant most of the time, and they take advantage. They take advantage of it. So if you're living in a vehicle and on top of that, an expensive vehicle, I hope that you're saving, taking advantage of all the money that you get from not having to pay rent, right? Because if not, what are you doing it for? I hope you're going to obtain your house as soon as possible. Again, taking advantage of the money that you're saving by living in your vehicle. Unfortunately, if we decided to, or if I decided to live in our vehicle, it would be, fun fact, a whopping $900 a month. Yeah, if we lived in the car, it'll be $900 a month. So it's just like that's almost like rent. We can like get like a little studio at least for that much money. So that's why it's key that you don't sign up for car payments if you're not willing to pay the price. So as far as living though, how do you feel about living in a small trailer home?
No shower.
No, all these options is shower. We're not gonna be living like that, or we'll have access to taking a shower
No,
one way or another.
have to have shower.
Yeah, they'll have a shower. So, are you okay with living there?
Yeah, but not for a long time.
What do you mean by not by a long time?
Not for like 4 years and 3 years.
So, how long are we gonna live in this
Until
trailer?
we save the money to get a house.
So you would,
I would do it for like save money.
so we would live in the trailer, pay the trailer off, hopefully in 3 years, maximum time. So why are you laughing?
Because you can pay no trailer for like 3 years. It's
So
like a car. You
okay,
pay your car how long you gonna pay your car? 7 years?
so you're saying save money? How are we gonna save money if that's not paid off though? You understand? Because if we're gonna pay that off and then
Well,
move
you're not
into a
gonna
house,
pay, but you're not gonna pay the stuff in here. One house, not one apartment. You know what I mean? You don't pay one apartment, so you're just gonna pay the car and that's it, right? I mean, you the RV or whatever trailer you wanna call it. I don't know.
yeah, this is like something like how what my dad has,
Oh, it's something like
mobile
this.
home. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you said the other one. Had the R.
A small trailer. I did say trailer. I said it's like a small trailer, like so in a small trailer park home, something like that. Like
Okay.
like You okay with living in one of those now?
Yeah, but I pick.
But say you was acting funny, but you.
Yeah, but I pick that one. You don't wanna pick whatever you want.
I don't. I prefer not to really pick like that.
Okay.
I just have certain stuff that I would like it to have. Right. You know, I'm a little bit bougie. I gotta learn and practice a frugal lifestyle. We're gonna get to that, God willing, in the future. So, what do you feel about living? How do you feel about living in a camper?
Nope.
You want to elaborate?
No.
I was saying why?
No camper. Just take this. No camper. Where you gonna put the camper?
What would you like? I'll
No,
put it on
nowhere.
the moon for you.
No man. No, nowhere. No camper.
We'll be coast to coast.
No camper. I prefer the trailer, but not camper. I'm sorry. And animals, all this, nothing.
Animals?
Yes.
It's not gonna be any animals.
Where you gonna put this?
Well, it will depend on where you want to be at. Where do you want to be?
So where you wanna be?
They got like all type of like RV camper like sites and camps.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay for the first one.
I understand. I understand. What about saving up some money and living on one of the islands?
What Iceland?
You can pick whichever one you're comfortable with.
Are you
we
sure?
can go to Puerto Rico.
No,
My
it's not
goodness, it's not good. Okay.
No, the money is like they not paying too much.
Okay,
money.
we can go to the DR.
And you have to be careful because when the storm and all that kind of stuff, always in summer, destroy everything. So you have to be thinking on that because you're not gonna have light, no water, no that.
So
when a storm comes, okay.
So the real question is, we may have to do the research, or do you know, Island Queen, is there or are there any?
You can live in there like when it's like winter, but summer, skip that. Not summer in the Iceland.
I'm saying
no live in the Iceland in summer.
Okay, well we can be snowbirds. We could leave out for the summertime. But my real question to you now, knowing this information, is where can we go that is, dang, I had on the tip of my head like the correct thing I need to say. That's that doesn't, a place or an island that doesn't have natural disasters, or really any place where our money is worth more.
Caribbean, this is the disaster in the summer.
Okay, so we'll have to be snowbirds with this option. That's good to know. So what about living in a duplex? How do you feel about that?
Duplex?
Yeah, that's like when there's two houses like connected, or like something like
sharing with somebody on the other side.
Basically, like it's connected. So, or like have it's connected. Like have a place on the upstairs that's its own house, or a business, and then downstairs is where you live. Or it could be side by side, just like two people, and like, God willing, we'll be able to rent out the other side.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But I don't like living upstairs. I don't like to. I just like, what I can see everything.
One more time.
I see everything. I don't like when I have to be up there and I go downstairs to get the kitchen. Not for me living.
I understand. And as far as, again, circling back to people living in less than ideal situations and circumstances, like living in your car, for example, praying for those people, those families, that things get better for you, for them. Because I can only imagine where we live at, it's smoking hot, and you can't be just living in the vehicle. You'll have to always have the car on with a little AC going, especially for sleeping. Then you have to have the gas, and I'm pretty sure you can't fall asleep with the car on. That's not safe. So therefore, it would be more beneficial for you sleeping outside because of how hot it is. And then I wasn't even thinking, like, if you're tall like myself, I'm sure it has to get uncomfortable quickly being in the car, like trying to, you can't even like really, get comfortable. Like I have to be comfortable to fall asleep. So you almost have to have no belongings in your vehicle if you're gonna pull it off. There's just so many factors that I didn't go over, and I can only imagine that goes along with living out of your car. So I'm praying for those people, and I hope that things get better for sure. I also know that to make real changes for success, most of the time, it takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes some real sacrifices. So, shout out to those people and yourself for taking the steps, getting ready to write down those goals. If you're like me, to really make some real sacrifices. I have to sacrifice all the time for my wife and my daughter, my family, for God, getting better at making more sacrifices, falling on the sword, doing what you have to do, turning the cheek. All of these things are sacrifices. But yes, turn another cheek. Like letting you win all the battles. You got them. You got it.
I wish.
So the point is, though, those sacrifices are needed. You need to really focus in on the end goal and know what you're doing it for, and maximize what you get out of it and what you're doing it for. When I mean maximize, like maximize that money tool. If you are living out of your vehicle, make sure you're maximizing each and every dollar, each and every cent. You got this. Stay encouraged. You think something's funny?